What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over the 8th LeetCode problem, string to integer, a to I. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to talking about two ways to solve this problem, and I'm gonna talk the first one very quick. Basically, we know there are 4 kinds of input here. The first one is space, and the second one is plus or minus. The third one is number. And the fourth one is our other characters. We would need a number string to store all the valid characters. At the end, we can convert this string to a double number, then return the number in integer. Right? So we just give it an initial value, empty string, and the final number equals to 0. Final number, okay? Then we can use a for loop. For character and strings, so we need to check this for situation, right? If this character is equal to space and the number string is empty, we just continue. Else, if the character is equal to plus or minus, and also the number string is empty, the number string should add this character and continue. And the third situation, if the character is equal to a number, we simply add this character to the number string. So for the rest, we just break. After this for loop, we would have a number string, right? But we don't know if it's valid because the input could be S, right? We need to see if this number string can be converted to a double number. If it cannot, we just simply return 0. If it can, we can go to the next part to see if the double number is greater than the max or less than the minimum, to see what number should we return. If it's larger than the maximum, we should simply just return this. If it's less than the minimum, we should just return this. Other situation, we just return this double number, but with an integer convert. Okay, that's it. Let's see the second one. We're going to use finite state machine to solve this problem. So what is this? What is this finite state machine? So we know that the inputs are here, like we talked before: space, signs, number, other characters. According to the inputs, we have the states here. This start, signed, in number, and we don't know what are those states. Let me show you. So just I'm gonna write the input again, space plus minus number other character. When we are on state start, if the next input is space, we're still on state start. If the next input is plus or minus, we go to the state signed. If we read a number as the next input, we just go to in number state. If it's other characters, sorry, GG's, we just go to the state end. Okay, let's take a look at the state signed. We can do this again. Space is the next input. Simply go to the end. If plus is the next input, still go to the state end. If the next input is number, we can go to state in number. If it's other characters, we still go to state end. Then we look at the state in number. From space to other characters. So we know that space plus or minus or other character lead us to state end. Owning the input when the input is a number leads us to stay on the same state. If you guys are still confused about this relationship, we can look at this table. It's clear. Basically, this column is all the states, and these are the inputs. When you add this, for example, when you are on state in number, if the next input is a space, good game. The game is over. We go to the state end. Only when the next input is a number, we can stay on our own state, right? That's it. Let's look at the code. For the first way to solve this problem, we need a number string, right? We need a number string, and also we need a final number. Then we can do the for loop for character in the string, right? If this character is equal to a space and num_string is empty, continue. Else if character is equal to mine plus or character is equal to minus, And the important thing is we need to make sure the num string is empty. Num string, simply append this character, else if character is number, num string, append this character, else just break. That's the for loop. After this for loop, when we need to see if the number string is valid to convert to double number. Var double num equals to double num string, else just simply return 0. Then we can go to the next part to check if double num is greater than double max equals to the max. If it is less than double, if it is, it's simple. Else number equals to this. So we just return the number. Okay, let's see if it works. Cool. It's good. Then we look at the second way, use finite state machine. Cross solution, find my atoi string and return an integer. Okay, so we know that we would have another class. I'm gonna name it Automata, and var sign equals to 1, var number equals to 0, and the function get character to don't have to do the return things. So it's easy to write this part. Let auto equals to automata for, there's a for loop here for character and string auto function get character C. Then after this for loop we just return auto sign times auto number. Okay. According to this state, we know that we need a variable state and begin with start. And also we need a dictionary start star sign in number and so this was sign in number and okay, so and 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 we just copy this states here. All right. We also need a function to get the index in this array. Character return an integer. If char equal to a space, simply just return 0, right? Space is 0. So here we can see space is 0, the signs are 1, the number are 2, other characters are 3. If char equals to plus or minus, return 1. If char is number, return 2. Right? So yeah, we'll just so we can write this way, else just return 3. That's the function to get the index of input. So the next part, let's see, we can have the index get call char, and we can have our array equals to dictionary of state. We can have an initial value, so we can know the state is equal to array of index, right? If the state is equal to in number, else if the state is equal to sign, right? There are two situations here. Sign equals to char character if this equal to plus. If it is, we have 1. If it's not, then it's minus 1. For this one, for this situation, we know that the number, what is this? Number equals to number times 10 plus character whole number value. if sign equals to 1. Number equals to minimum number and integer max house number equals to minimum number that's it. Let's see if it works. Okay, we need to unwrap this thing. Cool, it works. So those are the 2 ways to solve this problem. And thank you.